Hey, this is Kevin, and this is part one of my Escort AimGuard shotgun review. In this part one of the review, I'll kind of give you a summary of the Escort AimGuard shotgun, and I'll kind of hit some of the highlights that I actually found in the review. Now, you can go to my website, consumerreports.com, and there would be a link to this particular page, which is part one. And then there'll be links to all the other parts. And this part one, it basically gives you an overall summary of the specs, and then what my pros and cons are for this particular shotgun. And that's what I'm going to go over here now. To start out, I ended up purchasing this shotgun at a Black Friday sale in 2015. And the price I ended up getting on the shotgun was $149, basically $150. Which is about the lowest price that I've seen on it so far. I ended up picking it up at Cherokee Gun and Pawn, which is in the Canton area, Canton, Georgia. And I know that you can find the shotgun right now at Academy, and this is basically February 2016. You can find it at Academy for about $180. So you might want to shop around if you're interested in picking up this particular pump action shotgun. Now, the shotgun is I guess the original manufacturer, even though it's called Escort. I think is either Hatsun or Hotsun. I'm not 100% sure how to say it, but they're a Turkish company, and the shotgun's actually imported by Legacy Sports International. Now, at the Legacy Sports website, I've got that on the screen right now, and what you'll see is that this particular shotgun is up under their home defense category, up under the Escort line here. And they have, we'll say, two basic models. One's a marine model, which has this, they call it a weather-resistant nickel finish. And the other one is just the black model right here, which is the one that I've actually reviewed here in the review. Now, if you go and you look at the Hotsun website, it's very similar, but there are just some very, very slight differences. One of the differences is the how they do the swing swivel on the front, and also at the Hotsun website, they also talk about the shotgun coming with a pistol grip. Now, for Legacy Sports, this imported shotgun does not come with a pistol grip. Also, if I look at the specs. Here at Legacy Sports, it talks about this shotgun being a 12 gauge only, and but also at the Hotsun website, it talks about it being able to come in 20 gauge. But I'm not sure if that 20 gauge version is actually imported. One more thing to note here is that the Legacy Sports MSRP, they've got it listed as $312. Again, I purchased my shotgun for $150. You can buy them at Academy for $180. So in my opinion, this MSRP is listed as considerably high for this shotgun as compared to what it's actually selling for. Now, looking over the specs a little bit more, we'll go through them real quick. This particular shotgun is 12 gauge. It comes with a 3-inch chamber, which is listed on the side of the barrel right up here. So it'll accept 3-inch shells. I shot 2 1/4, 2 3/4, and 3-inch shells out of it with no issue. It's got a polymer fore-end and then buttstock on it. It's got a rubber recoil pad on the back. It has an aircraft aluminum receiver. I don't know what alloy, but it's an aluminum receiver with the black anodized finished. It's got a black chrome finished. They call it like nickel chrome moly steel for the barrel, and with a black matte finish. They list the barrel as coming in as an 18-inch barrel, but it's really an 18.5-inch barrel. So I'm not sure, why the specs are different on that, because that would be a pretty straightforward thing. The when I go through and I look at the overall length, they stated it was 38 inches. Mine measured 38.9 inches. They advertise it as a 5+1 capacity. It is 5+1 with 2 3/4-inch shells. If you go with 3-inch shells, you're going to end up with 4+1. With the 2 1/4 mini buckshot shells I used, I was actually able to get 6+1. The shotgun comes with a fixed cylinder bore choke and a fiber optic front sight, which I think could have been a little bit more translucent to be more effective. It has a cross button safety here in the back here. The action release lever or button is right here, which is pretty pronounced, but I found it to be very effective. The overall weight of the shotgun came in at 6.4 ounces. I'm sorry, 6.4 pounds, and empty, and it was 7 pounds with 5 rounds of number 4 buck in it. Now I just want to point out, at my website you can click on these different links that'll take you to the different parts of the review, and some of the parts are very, very detailed, and it talks about what's in the box, external and operational features, disassembly and internal features, and range tests. The pros that I found for this particular shotgun is clearly it's a value price. I mean, it's a great price for a shotgun. It seems to have a good build quality. The surface finishes on the barrel and receiver were very nice. It was easy to assemble or disassemble and assemble, and it cycled all the shells, which ranged from the 2 1/4 inch mini buckshot to just normal birdshot to 3-inch buckshot. Which, I mean, it's a pump shotgun. It shouldn't have any issue really cycling the shells. I also was able to fast pump the shotgun, and the action was able to keep up with the rate which I was pumping the shotgun. And the cylinder bore patterns, for the buckshot, what I was actually able to show is that the patterns that were coming out were consistent with other types of home defense or tactical shotguns. Now I've got a couple of items listed as pros, cons, or comments, really for you to decide. I've already mentioned it before. I think the high visibility front sight right here could be a little bit more translucent, so that it really gathered light better and made that the dot stand out more. That was one comment, and the other comment is that this shotgun is not compatible with any Remington 870 or Mossberg 500 furniture. Now, if you're interested in a pistol grip, you can get an aftermarket pistol grip, and I think it's about $70 to replace back here, and I think they're made by ATI, or ATI is distributing them. I did have one con, and the con really had to do with this sling swivel stud that's right here on the end of the cap. And I just think that stud is too loose. There's a little retainer or clip on the back side of the stud that's holding it in place, and I think the hole that was in the cap right here really should have been a better fit, or a tighter fit than what we have right now, because I think if you pull hard on this stud, and I haven't really done it, there's a chance that you're going to put some additional stress on the clip holding it in place, and if it were a tighter hole, then the amount of stress just for that side load wouldn't be as great. To kind of sum up the review with my bottom line comments, everything I've seen indicates that the Escort AimGuard shotgun should be a good, reliable shotgun for a value price. I was pleased with the build quality of the shotgun, and it looked like they did a good job with applying the surface finishes. There aren't too many things that can go wrong with a pump action shotgun, which is why this style of shotgun is considered to have the highest reliability when compared to semi-autos. The Escort AimGuard can take a variety of length of shells and will cycle the shells as fast as you can, or at least I could, pump them. The shotgun pattern data was consistent with other cylinder bore shotguns. If you're looking for a rock bottom price shotgun, then I think you ought to go ahead and consider the Escort AimGuard when you're out there looking at these styles or this value range of a shotgun. I hope I didn't talk too fast. I was just trying to keep this down to a relatively short summary type of video. I do want to say thanks for watching. Feedback's always welcome, and if you like this video, please like or subscribe, or both. And I'll try to continue to bring more detailed shotgun reviews in the future. Thanks.